Assalamu alaikum, sisters. Every one of us is an influencer. We go out and interact with people in our daily lives. We have friend groups, colleagues, family, and all of that. Now, as you've seen in the title, I'm going deep into the hijabi influencer example. But understand that what I am about to say applies to every single Muslim woman, regardless of her online presence. Because this example represents a deep problem in all of our hearts. Our lack of accountability, and how this is the key to becoming your highest Muslimah self. Let's get into it. So many times, we see influencers who wear the hijab incorrectly. Of course, they are on a journey like any normal Muslim. No one denies that. The issue is that what really goes on is these influencers say they are on a journey. And a few months pass on social media. Then a few more months pass. A year passes. 2 years pass. And not a single change has been made. Unfortunately, sometimes the opposite happens. A hijabi influencer wears correct hijab, and then as more time passes, her hijab becomes less and less. Ya Allah, maybe be saved from this. Maybe it's very difficult for you as an influencer to commit to correct hijab. And I don't deny that it is hard, especially in today's world. But when you are posting yourself with no sort of proof to show that you are slowly improving at least, what kind of message are you setting, indirectly and unintentionally, to your followers? When you don't really show anymore that you are on a journey, or you are improving in some way, shape, or form, this leads to a culture where your followers will feel justified in not striving for improving themselves. This is especially concerning in a context where continuous personal and spiritual growth is highly important in Islam and encouraged. In fact, it's a main point in being a Muslim. Now, I know a lot of people like to say, well, if my followers think my content is problematic, then don't follow me. My dear sister, a high-value Muslim woman wouldn't think of that response. She would understand that she has a responsibility for whatever she puts forth in front of Allah. And what's more, this example does not apply to just a hijabi influencer, but to you as well. To every single Muslim woman in this world. Influencers have their followers online, but we have followers too, don't we? We have followers at our home, our friends, and we need to be mindful of what we show in front of them. The Muslim woman who doesn't improve her faith while she has younger siblings. The Muslim woman who doesn't realize her community looks up to her. And even the Muslim woman who is embarrassed by her faith when she's talking about accommodation with her boss at work. We procrastinate on being better Muslimas and seem to forget the sense of accountability we hold in our own social circle. On that day, when Allah asks you why you didn't set the proper example, whether it was your online presence, whether it was around your family, whatever it was, what are you gonna say? Ya Allah, I just wasn't ready despite the fact that I always have you. Or, Ya Allah, I was more concerned about how I look in front of your creations. Subhanallah. As a Muslim woman, we must present ourselves well as Muslims, even things that are not about hijab. When you realize this responsibility and choose to no longer ignore it, only then you can become your highest self. In the Quran, Allah says, O you who have believed, fear Allah and let every soul look to what it has put forth for tomorrow. We need to cultivate this habit on reflecting on our actions and thinking about their impact on our internal life. When you're about to do something, always ask yourself, will Allah be pleased with me if I do this? And give yourself 5 minutes or so to think about it. Because sometimes the things that we're about to do seem very minimal and we don't realize their greater impact. Remember, and whoever does an atom's weight of good will see it. And whoever does an atom's weight of evil will see it. When we become more aware of our accountability and our actions and reflecting on our intentions and how they look towards others, this will foster your self-awareness within you. And this will help your personal growth journey. It will help you become better, become more closer to your higher self. Recognizing your responsibility towards others motivates you to uphold higher standards in your behavior, speech, and appearance. You're strengthening your relationship with Allah and deepening your faith, remembering that He comes first always. Being mindful of your influence purifies your intentions, leading to sincere practice and inner peace, knowing you are positively impacting others as best as you can. Ultimately, Allah promises rewards for those who strive to be good examples, offering the divine satisfaction and motivating ongoing self-improvement. And if you feel intimidated that everyone is looking up to you as a role model, then remember that Allah believes in you. Otherwise, He wouldn't have asked you to do this. So with Him on your side, why do you doubt yourself? You are the best nation produced for mankind. You enjoin what is right and forbid what is wrong and believe in Allah. And there you have it, sisters. The choice is ours to either rise to this challenge and fulfill our role with integrity, or to face the consequences of our inaction. Let us choose to be the embodiment of the values we cherish, ensuring that our legacy is one of sincerity, dedication, and unwavering faith. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and assalamu alaikum.